Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a good place, at a good time. The information that we have is something that we have not always had. And we may be the first generation to have this profound story. So I say welcome, welcome, welcome to each person who has decided to share with us tonight. And we are happy that you have joined us. We always like to do what we call our disclaimer. And if you permit, we say, this is the FDA disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The products discussed is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information is intended for general information purpose only. It is not intended as a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment of disease. Now, there are some persons who may share in testimonies, and no one was compensated for giving a testimonial. All testimonials are the opinions of those individuals and may not be the result that everyone gets. I was speaking to a friend earlier today, and she was giving me an idea for some of the benefits that her personal family is getting, friends and colleagues. I invited her to see if she could come on tonight. I hope she is able to make it. And if she is now on, at the appropriate time, I'm going to ask her to share with us some of the blessings that persons have been receiving from these product technology. We say product technology, not meaning anything strange, but some people don't feel comfortable just to call these products, as if to say just like the others. So they ascribe technology to it, maybe because of the XDS technology, which you'll be hearing about sometime soon. So we are grateful to the Lord for what he's doing. I need to further explain. Dr. Samuels spoke to me, and he said that where he is in Canada, that part in Canada that he is for the last couple days into a week and a half, that he may not be able to make it to the call tonight. So I agreed with him that I'll represent for him tonight. I'm not a medical doctor in that sense, but at the same time, we speak about things about the mitochondria that are the same. And we are very grateful to the Lord that we have a doctor like Dr. Samuels, and he has taught us well, so we can represent for, for him when he's not able to be here. We have Lady Marvel, who will be helping me at different stages of this presentation. And you can feel free to continue to invite friends and families to come and to get this profound information. So, as I say, welcome, feel welcome wherever you're from. And I also welcome Lady Marvel, if she'd come, and she'll do the introductions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my great pleasure to introduce this fantastic human being. It's Dr. Clive Campbell. He's a humanitarian, lifestyle coach, health and wellness advocate, provide esoteric information on topics such as the gut microbiome, which we'll be hearing some more about, gut health, glutathione, the master antioxidant, stem cell research, mental wellness. Also provides relevant supplements for the enhancement of dietary endeavors. He's been host of several radio and internet programs and gives motivational talks and public speeches. He's married to this beautiful lady, married for 38 years. And for that, he had two wonderful sons and an adorable grandson. He's a very happy man in his Christian walk for 42 years. And he keeps going. His mantra is never stop learning because life never stops teaching. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce my mentor, my teacher. He likes to correct me, which I love because it caused me to grow. And my good friend, Dr. Clive Campbell. Will you please, sir, accept our invitation to present to us tonight?
Okay, great. Thank you, Lady Marvel,
You
for
are
the
welcome.
introduction. Bless you. Now, Sir Townsend, Wanda Townsend, he is an engineer that is going to help me to change the slides. I need to master that skill, and it is one of my bucket list of things that I need to accomplish. But for tonight, he's going to help me to do that. So now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into the presentation, what we are looking at on the slide here is an image of the human cell, the anatomy of the human cell. It's something that intrigues me, that at the lowest level, the most minute level of the body, is the cell. It's an entire community, an entire world. And just as how there are organs inside of the body, there are organelles inside of the cell. And as you can see, some of these organelles, including the cell nucleus, you see the Golgi body, the smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum, the lysosome is there, but the mitochondria is there. I don't know, Sir Townsend, if well, the letters are small, but we don't really have to spend too much time on this slide. But ladies and gentlemen, this is right. We're talking about your own body. Look at that. They use images of colors to show and highlight different parts of it. But all these organelles embedded in the cytoplasm, which is the liquid portion of the cell, uh, is need to work well in order for the body to function well. Every single one of them needs to work well. Thank you for the effort, Sir Tom. Look at that. So as we move on from the human cell, we want to focus on the topic for tonight, which is the topic of mito, the mighty mitochondria. Look at this. This is a sort of cross-sectional view of the power plant inside of the cell. This little baby here is what keeps things going for us. And this mitochondria has been studied since 1890, when Dr. Richard Altman discovered it. And we started to look at it and start to find out what about it you need to know, how it makes the power for the cell. But think about it, most people are taught that the mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. So they create energy. They take food and oxygen and turn it into and transform it into ATP, which means adenosine triphosphate, for those who like to know, which is the energy molecule of the cell. But in fact, research over the last 20 years has completely shattered the simplistic definition of the mitochondria as just being the powerhouse of the cell. It is not simply energy. The mitochondria plays a role in directing and allocating resources for cells, and it means that they are taking food with most of it getting turned into ATP. But some of that also food is also turned into things like serotonin, things like dopamine. These are neurotransmitters, enzymes like cortisol. And you're hearing some of these terms. The mitochondria is in charge of inflammation in the body in terms of turning it up, turning it down. If the mitochondria malfunctions, inflammation kill all of us. It is also sending signals to the cell's nucleus in terms of the call epigenetics, which deals with the expression of the genes. Can you imagine that this thing has the collateral and credentials to switch off and switch on genes? You can't change the genes, but it determines which ones are active. So you realize that this mitochondria, it does not only does the energy for the cell, It performs 500 other functions in the body. That is what staggers the imagination and boggles the minds of scientists to be discovering that this small, this minute organelle is playing such an important role. And every time I talk about the mitochondria, I give praise to God. Only God alone, in his wisdom, sovereignty, all knowing, and all powerful, could make something so small that performs so much functions in the body, this mighty mitochondria. So we are told that we have more than 100,000 trillion mitochondria in our bodies. We have that, more than 100 trillion mitochondria. Each contain 17,000 little assembly lines to make ATP. You understand that? 17,000 little things happening to make ATP. And we need to make 530 quintillion of ATP per second to keep your body going. That's approximately half a gram per second, or the size of a small raisin. And in essence, we need to make our body weight in ATP every single day. So my $1,000,000 question to you is your body able to make enough ATP to power the functions of your body every day? Because if we are not making sufficient ATP, then we are in trouble. Allow me to say this, that Dr. Bruce Cohen, I like to say to hear the professionals talk about it. If your mitochondria are not working right, they are not going to make enough ATP. And that is when you start getting energy failure. What if I need to read that again, that if somebody was distracted, they could get this. If your mitochondria are not working right, they are not going to make enough ATP, and that is when you start getting energy failure and essentially what they call mitochondrial disease. The mitochondria are not making enough ATP to meet the needs of the energy requirements of the body. So all the organs will not be able to function well. Dr. Bruce Cohen put his little input in terms of the role of the mitochondria and the importance of it. Somewhere else I read from says, living with mitochondrial dysfunction is like living a little dead before you actually die. I may need to repeat that. Living with mitochondrial dysfunction is like living a little dead before you die. Your organs are struggling and you are not working out well. That is why some people get to 50 with the body of a 30-year-old, while some people get to 30 with the body of a 50-year-old. It all has to do with how well your mitochondria are functioning. So we need to pay special attention to our mitochondria because our mitochondria is the determining factor in our overall health. So, Sir T, you can also, yes, you can give me the slide now. So the ultramiter technology. Dr. Elliott's research indicates that what affects health the most is the health of the mitochondria. Yeah, I think you start to get the image by now. It is the health of the mitochondria that affects health the most. You literally cannot be your healthiest unless your mitochondria what? Are at their best. Do you have the best mitochondria operating in the body right now? In the health of the mitochondria, if the health of the mitochondria can be improved and you have more mitochondria that are bigger and more energetic, your overall health can be improved. Do you hear that? Your overall health can be improved if you're able to find a way to get them bigger and better. The challenge is, how do you find a way? So get your mitochondria right and watch your body rebuild, restore, and rejuvenate. That is what we're going to talk about tonight. So the definition of the mitochondria, is the mitochondria are membrane-bound organelles that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cells. Biochemical reactions. Chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in small molecules called what? Adenosine triphosphate, which is ATP. Yes, sir. So here it is that the human body is made up of cells which are powered by the mitochondria. There are different schools of thought in terms of how many cells actually comprise the human body. Some persons say it's 10 trillion, others say 73 trillion. But you know, counting to a trillion is not an easy task because a trillion seconds ago was 38,000 years ago. So you get an idea that a trillion is not a walk in the park. It is quite something else. So the mitochondria converts fats and carbohydrates into energy called ATP, which is the cell's currents. Every single cell, every blade of grass on the planet, every plant, every tree, every insect, every animal, every human needs ATP, the powerhouse of the cell. It is the main site of ATP production. No other organ in the body is able to do the functions that the mitochondria does. It also plays a vital role in calcium storage, apoptosis, which is programmed cell death, detoxification in the liver cells, and humans cannot survive without the mitochondria. It is in charge of the body's metabolism. So we cannot survive without the mitochondria. And that is why we are highlighting it as a company and with products. Now, what happens when mitochondria is low? Mitochondrial disease begins to happen. It can cause a vast array of health concerns like cardiovascular issues. Persons may have problems with their heart functioning well. Now, you have two kidneys, two hands, 2 feet, one heart. You have to make sure your heart and blood vessels work well. Neurological, it means about the brain. The brain does not work well if the energy is low and the mitochondria is underperforming. So you need the heart and the brain are the greatest users of energy and has more mitochondria per cell than most other cells inside the body. There may be renal failure. In Jamaica alone, 100 and odd thousand Jamaicans are struggling with renal failure, end-stage kidney disease. And as time go on, we talk some more in terms of what may be driving that. GI tract disorders, GI gastrointestinal, from the back of your throat to the back door, 30 feet of GI tract, including your mouth, including your esophagus, your stomach, the 22 feet of small intestine, and the 5 or so feet of colon, your GI tract. Gas, bloating, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, all kind of different things. Crohn's disease, celiac disease, irritable bowel syndrome, GI tract problem, pulmonary lungs issues. Many of us not breathing very well because our mitochondria is malfunctioning. Erectile dysfunction, Ed, my Lord, a lot of Jamaican men are struggling to get it up and to keep it up. And therefore, many Jamaican ladies are unhappy. Them say they don't want no short man. No eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shrivel devil, short man. The ladies are complaining and the men are doing all kind of gymnastics to get it up. And somehow ED is dominating. But we will see how the mitochondria plays a role in that. Infertility issues. Uh, it affects the quality of the system, that gynecological issues and the vision issues. Many of us, our eyes are not working well, they're getting dim. And one of the main things when mitochondria are not working well causes inflammation in the body. Inflammation is usually characterized by in the form of swelling, redness, heat, pain, stiffness, tenderness, loss of function. Some of us, we are losing functions of a finger, of a toe, losing function of the knee, of a leg. We're losing function of the eyes. And sometimes inside of the body, we can't see these things, but we're losing the functions of important organs in the body. That the cardiovascular, that causes cardiovascular disease, along with many other things. Now, what we have come to know is a part of the blood vessel, quite likely is an artery that takes oxygenated blood to the body, that there is a buildup of plaque. This plaque is what is causing and responsible for a lot of us having high blood pressure. So you can see the little red blood cells there. Find it difficult to get through because these buildup of plaques. What happens is that we're consuming food that is damaging our blood vessels. How the body repairs damaged blood vessels is the liver makes cholesterol. The cholesterol goes to the area of damage in the blood vessel to repair it. So cholesterol is not an enemy, you know. Cholesterol is a friend. That's how the body repairs itself, including blood vessels. But after a while, it grows and grows and it occludes, as Dr. Sembles would say, the blood from flowing and can cause a blockage. If it causes a blockage in the carotid artery that goes to the brain, you know there's a stroke. And if it causes a blockage of the coronary artery around your heart, then you know that is when people get a heart attack. So it's very important that we get this right so that the liver doesn't overproduce cholesterol because of too much inflammation. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the bad news in terms of how mitochondrial dysfunction might affect our body. But how do we prevent and repair mitochondrial damage? This is what is intriguing because not even the medical system have arrived at this place as yet. But we are there. How do we prevent it? The Ultra Mito Restore. This product, along with the Ultra Mito Rejuvenate, are doing powerful work in the lives of people that uses it. So the Ultra Mito Restore works from the inside out, growing mitochondria to increase cellular energy and provide your body with the nutritional resources to restore, regenerate, and repair itself physically and emotionally. So the Rejuvenate now is our topical gel. It works from the outside in on areas of specific concern. It is highly recommended for anything that affects your hair, your scalp, or skin, any place on your body in an unwanted way. It also penetrates deep and affect tendons and ligaments and muscles and joints that you might be experiencing loss of mobility and other type of issues. So these two products, we're going to tell you about another one pretty time soon. But here it is. This is the darling that people love to rub on their skin. This product is so powerful that people are using it as an underarm deodorant. Some people use it as a toothpaste. Any gum-related issue, bleeding gum, gingivitis, oral health, in terms of the smell of it and such like. People are using receding gum line because sometimes the gum wants to go over the teeth and cause different type of thing. This product is being used as that, and they use it as a lotion on their skin. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear more about this amazing product, Ultra Mito Restore. Now, this is Restore now, 3.0. This product, wow, I was happy to take some just before I came on the call. Restore. It does wonderful things for the body. So when you're talking about it, bear this picture and image in mind with the XDS technology. Yes, sir, T. Now, this is the Renew. Not going to say a lot about it tonight because when this product came to market a few months ago, people run it down like how peas run down fire. This product called the Renew Brain and Body. I took two also. So therefore, I know that the brain plug in a little more and the body follow. So this is amazing product. Eventually, when it come back, you want to bless your body with this. Let's go, Sir T. So how it works. The Rejuvenate uses natural ingredients that are amplified and driven deep into the cells and into the mitochondria using what they call the exponential delivery system technology. So the Restore works from the inside and growing mitochondria to increase cellular energy and provide your body with the natural nutritional resources to restore, regenerate, and repair physically and emotionally. Now, the XDS technology is what sets our product apart from any other product on the planet. That XDS technology is critical because it is smaller than nanotechnology. The example that Dr. Samuels always uses is the chain link fence. And say you have a bucket of tennis balls, lawn tennis balls, and a bucket of sand. You want to get the balls and the sand across the other side of the chain link fence without throwing it over the fence. Now, if you use force, you get the tennis ball to go through the chain link. But you have to apply a decent amount of force. Eventually, it squeezes through and go through. But what about the sand? If you throw the bucket of sand against the chain link fence, it is not rocket science. All of it goes through. That is the difference between our product and other product. We utilize exponential delivery system, which is what God gave Dr. Elliott, the strategy of getting these molecules so minute so that it can get to places in the body that other companies' products struggle to get and are finding it difficult to get there. So this exponential delivery system, we are grateful for. I'll talk about Restore. Restore is an adaptogenic formulation designed to promote and stimulate free natural energy from the mitochondria that can outlast your longest day. It enhances the brain's ability with the vision, clarity, and focus to meet every challenge, mood enhancement, chronic stress reduction, deeper. This is going to be music to some people. Deeper, more restorative sleep. A lot of people have big bed, but get small sleep. When you take this Restore, one of the things you've noticed first is that you sleep like a well-behaved baby. You sleep through the night, and you don't have to get up 3 or 4 times to go use the bathroom because all the other functions in the body are being restored. It promotes cellular detoxification and repair. It removes waste from the cell. Allow me to say this at a point, that Dr. Joel Fuhrman, he says that humans have become a weaker version of humans. And he says that we as humans, modern day man, we come like our foreparents make out of mahogany and we make out of bagasse board. We don't get to deal with things as well as our foreparents did. So we are not able to remove waste and fight bacteria. And that is why I said that we are a weakened version of humans. But the Restore helps you to detoxify the cell. It helps with immune system enhancement and anti-parasitic and anti-pathogenic support, fights parasites and pathogens, and it supports major organ systems in the body. So that's what you want. You can deal with the things on the skin, in your mouth, in your ears, the things you can see in the mirror. But what on earth is going on inside your body with your organs? For the first time, we're able to put something in the body to rejuvenate and restore the organs to get to looking a little fresher. Because some of us, we may be saying 40 years old on our birth paper, or 50, but our organs have aged to 70 and 80, and they're not functioning well, almost expiring on us. And we're not old. And that is why we are crippled by different types of diseases and sicknesses. Now, I want to give you some idea of some of the ingredients that's not coming up, but we just want to tell you that we want to look at the benefits of olive oil along with olive leaf and black seed oil. And these are documented benefits. These are not just a company making this up. Anywhere on the internet you go, you can see that this helps with excessive fatigue relief. Many of us, we are tired and listless, don't have the energy to perform tasks. And we put off things and procrastinate doing things because we just don't have the energy to do it. So this deals with excessive fatigue relief. It persons are testifying to that. Heart and cardiovascular support. Olive leaf, black seed oil, powerful. General major organ support. Weight loss. So because it fixes your metabolism, it helps you to lose weight in a more timely manner. Healthy hair, and hear this and this, youthful skin. You're gonna love the skin you're living in when you use these products contain the olive and the black seed oil. It is anti-parasitic, anti-pathogenic in terms of it helps you to fight virus, bad bacteria, fungus, and mold, and to give you powerful support. So these are inside of it. When you see some of the others, you're gonna say, wow, if water can come with wow, imagine a product with 44 ingredients in it. So the benefits of Restore can be easy, basically suggest that they experience an extreme energy deficit from the effects of the medication. Oh, so the benefits of Restore can be especially important because we sometimes are experiencing problems from the medication. Do you know one of the main problem of drugs, over the counter or prescribed drugs, is that it damages your mitochondria? The mitochondria is so intelligent, it recognizes only the intelligence from plants that God makes. So when man put a concoction together and put it inside of the body, the mitochondria said, what on earth is this? This is not intelligent enough for me to utilize to make energy and to make your nutrition and to give you food for your body to go and develop. So guess what it does? It damages the mitochondria. The same thing that you need for your metabolic processes is damaged because drugs try to manipulate the body and force the body to do what the body doesn't want to do, because the mitochondria, God made it qualified to run the body. And it is a sad thing that the medications and food is damaging our mitochondria. Athletes striving for extreme performance will benefit from the Restore. Those whose occupation require problem-solving abilities. There are some jobs that people just have to think through things and solve problems, then these products will help you with that. Working moms and dads, persons who just running up and down, taking the children from choir practice, take the children to gymnastics training, then going to the different kindergarten schools and other different things, and doing their regular work, doing after work activities. It's for working moms and dads. Anyone who just wants to be healthy as they can. So this product is not only for sick people, it's for people who consider themselves healthy, because a machine that is never broken will always outperform a machine broken and repaired. So don't cause your health to pop down. Don't wait until you see something, feel something, or sense that something is wrong. Be proactive with your health. Eat properly, that you don't have to put on medication. Eat properly, that your doctor don't have to tell you that you have to cut out or cut off something. Just take care of your body in a way that your body will appreciate you and allow you to live as long as possible. So how do we take this product called Restore? The recommendation is to take 4 milliliters per day. But we suggest that a loading dose, you might want to double for the first days or two, because the body's struggling, So you want to give it a nice little jolt of some powerful nutrients that is not found in our everyday food. It can be taken morning or evening on a single dose, or you can split it up. So if you want to take all 4 doses one time, or you want to take it, Dr. Summers recommend one at a time. And then when it is absorbed, we take another. What should we expect and how quickly does it work? Now, some report same day result. Wow. Yeah, honestly speaking, there are some people, when they use the Restore, they notice the difference in the first day, 24 hours of taking the product. But we don't say that going to happen for everybody, because everybody have all kind of different, can I say, Marley gripe and fluxy complaint dealing with. And when you are living with conditions, and you have multiple conditions for 30, 40 years, you have to be realistic. You're going to take some time for your body to heal. So most people report benefits in days or weeks. In some instances, signs that your body is detoxifying. Others may take a month or more, especially depending on how much detoxification need to be done. Because some of us, we're cooking in some pots that is leaching into the food, aluminum pots and other things like that. Some of us drinking out of plastic bottles. Some of us microwaving things in the microwave oven, and the elements and plastics that are falling into it. Some of us spraying different colognes on our skin, utilizing different types of fabric softeners. and different type of things we're putting inside there. And we're wearing some type of clothes that is man-made material. And so the body's burdened with toxins. So those with complex health situation, including ones involving medications and other supplements being taken, should be patient. Don't rush your body. This didn't happen overnight in your body. You're living it for years. You're going to take some time. The conventional wisdom is to allow at least 3 months to give any nutraceutical a fair test. We're not saying that everything is going to be dealt with in 3 months, but it's a start. We say in Moormitre, take the 90-day back to health Moormitre challenge. Now, these are some of the ingredients. As Dr. Samuels does, we encourage you to do a screenshot of this, take a picture of it. You can do your own research. You see extra virgin olive oil, black seed oil, olive leaf, lutein, spirulina, cordyceps, fenugreek, black currant seed oil, CoQ10, astragalus, um, we see L-theanine, we see celery seed, seed extract, lemon oil, orange oil, turmeric oil, piperine, cinnamon oil, frankincense, vitamin K27, vitamin A. So you see here, these are things the body needs. But the truth be told, we're eating so much refined, acidic, and processed food that these nutrients are hardly found inside of our diet. So our Ultra Mito Rejuvenate now. The Rejuvenate is great for anything that causes you to itch. Some person's skin itches them. They have something allergic to some things and the skin itches part of the body. Scratch. You have breakouts. You irritate. Sometimes you use some bath soap and it irritates your skin because of the chemicals that are in it. So we use the Ultramite to rejuvenate to help to address these things. Give me the next slide, please, and thanks, Sir T. So so people use it now for joint pain and discomfort. A lot of people just massage it, massage it. Don't put it on as a lotion alone and leave it, but massage it into joints. It could be at your shoulder, it could be at your hip, it could be at your knee, it could be at your ankle. Just massage it in for any form of discomfort and pain. It deals with random bumps and breakouts, fine lines and wrinkles. Ladies, you love that line? Fine lines and wrinkles. Sometimes you go foreign and buy some expensive things at some expensive stores to remove the fine lines and wrinkles, kind of like that show up your age, and you want to remove it. Here comes a powerful product. It can help you to get rid of the fine lines and wrinkles, sunburns, sun damage, even if it's decade old, burns that you might have on your skin for years, cuts and bruises, insect bites. If anything bites you, rub on the Rejuvenate. Things like dandruff and scalp issues, very helpful for that too. Even alopecia, which is bald spots that develop in the hair. Women like to hear that. Bouncing, beautiful, healthy hair as they use it as part of their protocol with their hair. It's amazing. So we go to the next line. Now, anything in terms of scars, moles, warts, tags, that's what Robert Tanya, in the skin, anywhere in the face, anything. They use it as a natural deodorant and as a natural hairstyling, as I was saying a while ago. It appears damaged hair, split ends, and some people say the hair thinning out and looking fanky. It's help with that. So foot care. Your feet, please take care of feet. You have said death starts in the feet. So you want to defeat death by taking care of your feet. So foot care is important. Just rub it on in there. Any sore or tired eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, person said that they rub it on their eyelids because the eyelids are the thinnest of your skin. And so this product doesn't stay on the skin, it penetrates the skin and goes deep into the skin and goes into the eyeball itself. And therefore, it helps with eye-related issues, sore eyes and tired eyes and things like some people say glaucoma, some people say they had cataract, things have improved, macular degeneration. People go as far as to say detached retina, floaters, those little things floating. They're not there, but it's your eyes still and things are there floating. They deal with that. So sore and tired eyes that are muscles have become weak, them open up again, and things of that nature. You're using the nose to open up the sinuses. So if you have sinus related issues, some persons also put some on their fingers and do it. Some people use other things and apply it there and deal with the sinus issues and anything that up there that don't supposed to belong there, it gradually drain out and run out and you feel better. Now, this product Rejuvenate is especially important to those who want fresher, younger looking skin, want a natural alternative to the medication for discomfort. So you rub it there and get it off it. You want to sharpen the vision and to get quick relief from eye strain. You want to pursue a vigorous athletic workout routine. So some persons don't exercise because they don't have the energy and such like because of the discomfort. Here is your answer. You just want to be as healthy as you want as possible with less emotional stress and physical discomfort. It's like you get a new lease on life. Here comes your younger, youthful life. I think this is how Stella got her groove back by using the Rejuvenate. Thoroughly massage the Rejuvenate. That's how you use it. Into and around the affected area. Reapply multiple times a day and just massage it in. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, times a day. Don't stop until something starts to happen. Day 1, day 2, day 3, something is improving. Continue to use even after the discomfort is gone for more complete recovery. Rejuvenate can be used topically in combination with Ultra Mito Restore. Some people like to put a teaspoon of Restore. I think the doctor is saying take a break from that a bit and use it by itself because some persons may be allergic to some things inside of the Restore for whatever reason. Some persons just sensitive to almost anything. But so the doctor is saying take a little break and use a Rejuvenate by itself. If you still want to put some Restore in it, fine. But that is what some people do. So they just shake it up in it, stir it around, and apply it to areas of the skin. So people are you able to use a product because these are so versatile. Okay. So 30, all right. What should I expect and how quickly does it work? For some, for some issues, we can see it within minutes. Other issues, including skin abnormalities and anomalies, like moles, warts, skin tags, will show results over time, especially depending upon how much detoxification need to be done. You have to bear that in mind too, you know, that are toxins in the body of persons varying from others. So others. Those with complex health situations, including ones involving medications and other supplements being taken, should be patient. The conventional wisdom is to allow at least 3 months to give any nutraceutical a fair test. So you're hearing it? 90 days. Your body give you new cells in about a 90-day period. So work with the products over a 90-day period. Don't just use the product 1 time or 2 times and say it don't work for me. Sometimes you have more fighting than the average person does because sometimes we like some of the food that is damaging. I've heard Dr. Barbara O'Neill speaks about the, the, the dangerous 5 foods, white food. She call them the white food. So white flour, white sugar, white milk, white, white flour, white milk, white sugar, even salt. But I'm going to reserve some of my thoughts on salt with the new information I'm getting. Now, the Ultra Mito Rejuvenate 2.0. See some of the ingredients here. Take a screenshot again. These are extracts from plant sources. These are not chemicals made by man, including tea tree oil, melaleuca oil, and seed oil, some different seed and flower extracts. Some of them, I won't tell you that I'm going to pronounce those tonight. I have to put some restore on my tongue for it to flow over some of these words. Ultra Mito Renew Brain and Body. It takes mental and physical performance to another level. This is the product I told you that came out, and in 2 months, but people bite up like crazy. Ultra Mito Renew Brain and Body will take your mental and physical performance to another level. It was created by the scientists and the master formulator, Dr. Bevan Elliott, to work in concert with Ultramite to restore and rejuvenate, to give you the power for you to be your best and for your cells to work well. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that this product also helps to do with the brain and body is that it speaks to your vision. And the questions that are asked, is your vision as good as it used to be? Some persons say, but my eye get dark on me and you can't read again. You got doctor, every time you go doctor, you get a different strength, lens, and so on. Do you have less strength and stamina than you did when you were younger? Can you remember things as well as you once did? Is your body popping on you? Is your mind as sharp as one time? Has it become more difficult to maintain your blood pressure, your blood sugar, or proper weight? Is your immune system as strong as it once was? Hmm. That is critical, because in the light of these things that they release on us from time to time, your immune system has to be well, and your immune system cannot be well if your mitochondria that drive them is not well. Do you bounce back from injury or illness as quickly as you once did, or does it take longer? So we take a lot of so old bone take long to heal. But I hear some persons testifying that they have had bone fractures. And when it healed quickly, the doctor said, how you do it? I want some of what you are taking for those old bones. And ladies and gentlemen, if you consider your bones to be old, here comes something that is bold. You can use a combination of these products and see your body bounce back to be like yourself again. Powerful. So this is a little more information on the brain and body. It had another dimension to more mitochondrial strategy of health and wellness and personal empowerment. It brings water-soluble ingredients, which is the additional effects on growth of the mitochondria. This complements and extends the benefits of the oil-soluble ingredients in Restore. So it complements all the products, the brain and body. So get it when you're ready. And these are the ingredients that are to be found in it, 16 of them all told. And you will see that you already can identify some of them. But you can buy them if you want, at health food store, etc. And you can put them together. It's going to cost your arm and a leg. But if you use them as it is in our product, it only costs your toes and fingers. So might as well you use our product. And then again, you're not going to know about exponential delivery system to get them there. So let's move again, Sir T. Now, we talk about cause and effects. Mitochondrial deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, when the mitochondria is not working well, you're not going to be well. Because your body, just like a cell phone, your body not producing the right amount of energy, you're going to lose function, you're going to malfunction. What's going to happen is that you're going to start realize over time that you start having these headaches. Your foot color change, worse if you're a diabetic. It starts to look blacker than one time. Your eyes are getting dim. You hear not so well, you're not hearing too well. People have to be repeating things. So the mitochondrial deficit causes all of that, It promotes inflammation, oxidative stress, free radicals, diseases all over the body, chronic pain. What are you suffering from as we speak? What did you wake up with this morning? What do you tend to wake up with in the morning? Do you have to sit up on the side of your bed for an extended period of time before you can get up and go on with your day? You have to get up in portions so that you wake up, then you try to sit up at the side of the bed. You try to see if you can wiggle your toe, touch the floor, and see if there are feelings in the feet until the blood start to flow. And you realize that you're slowing down. You're not able to play with the grandchildren. You're not able to climb up on some places as you once did. You can't run down the bus or walk too fast. And you're not able to do some type of exercise at one time. So your body is slowing down and you feel like you're suffering. And doctor put you on medication for high blood pressure, diabetes, memory issues, eye problems, then other things women have like fibroids, fibromyalgia. Men begin to have prostate issues, high PSA levels, prostatitis, swelling of the prostate, urinary tract infection for both men and women, and all kind of different things. Your testosterone levels for men not too well. So you want these products to spruce up your body again so you can perform the way that you ought to perform. Ladies and gentlemen, as this quotation earlier on said, we kind of living a little dead before we actually die. Now, how do we get started? It's a Clive, why the product them so good? How do I get them? Well, first thing that get back to the person that invited you to this call. It's a polite thing to do. How can I get involved? How do I buy these products? So you get their personal website and they will show it to you. Then you click on it. The company allows you to become a member for free. So you get the information that you want. And when you're ready, you can just go there and you can purchase a product. So you sign up as a referring customer and then you can buy your own product and technology, taking forward steps in life. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you allowing us to introduce you to what may be the most powerful technology on the planet today in terms of health, restoration, and wellness, and to help your home to become a wellness nest. Earlier on the day, the voice note, I said, this product comes with attitude of wellness, attitude of wholeness, attitude of health, an attitude to make you better in mind and body. Can you benefit from some of these powerful attitude that these products come with? So no matter what your current state of health, it can improve. Because never before are products so powerful, available to so many people with so much attitude packed in it. This here attitude that people get up out of bed that they have been sleeping in and sick in for many years. Get up again. Persons on different medications. Doctor start to reduce the medication. Doctor say, take half until doctor say, come off. People taking 22 medications down to 10. Then doctor say, down to 5, down to 1 or 2. But you don't take yourself off of them, you know. Always do it in conjunction with the doctor and give your doctor the privilege of saying, you are way too healthy to continue to be on any kind of medication. Whatever, oh, you like this part? Whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. And sometimes the doctor might whisper, what you using? Because I've known you as my patient for 10, 20 years. And you always come inside here and you pull yourself and come sit down. But now you're jumping inside here and you look healthy and wealthy in your body. What you doing? And I said, Doc, you will let me tell you. It's like a person tell me about that product, you know. I may get it, bless it, and take it. And see what Jesus do for me. Pain in my back, he delivers. Pain in my knee, he delivers. I feel my heart even working better. My skin even looking better. And my wife calling me all baby face because my skin looking sprucier, nicer, and plumper. Ladies and gentlemen, them things you're done, use a more mighty product and you just a come. Lord have mercy. You're going to live until you die. Oh my Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hand over to Lady Marva to see how she can help conduct the section of anybody who may have questions that I will try to answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Clive Campbell. Oh my God, out of the park, home run. Oh, thank you so much, sir. You know, we miss Dr. Samuel. We really do. But
Yes.
thank God you did to stand in the gap. I would have missed him too much that time. Dr. Samuels, we miss you. Abe. Anyway, we've got ladies and gentlemen, this is Marva Lindsay. So in case you want to say something to Dr. Campbell, ask him a question, make a comment, or if you want to have a testimony, you can press that reactions button. It's the button, there's a heart over it. Press that and you look at the offer to raise your digital hand. So by cause somebody just show off and just show them and raise your hand and then I'll call your name and you open up your mic and you'll be able to say something, or you can put a message into or question into the chat, and you'll be acknowledged, and we'll read that one. We'll acknowledge if you open the mic. If you put your hand up, then we ask you to open your mic. Any questions, anybody?
In the meantime, if there's a Lady Patterson if she wants to share any of the testimonials we were speaking about earlier, Lady Patterson, if you are on the line, feel free to identify yourself, and Lady Marva will invite you to speak, and so that we can be blessed by some of the things that your friends and family have benefited from this amazing technology product. So just in case you're on, please identify yourself. We'll be happy to hear from you, or anybody else who may have a testimony to share can also do it, along with asking any general questions. Thank you.
In the meantime, Dr. Campbell, one of our members, Wilton, um, he his mom passed, and he's a little bit sad, and we just want to remind him that we're praying for him. Sent a prophet message, and he responded very well. But we just want to know him to know that he's part of the family. We love him very much, and we want to see him back here soon because you're still grieving, but we'll grieve with you, we'll hug you, we'll cry with you, whatever you need. You're our brother. Okay, so
Yes,
somebody who's on the call, you know him, let's let him know that we are praying for him. Okay,
powerful. So
thank you.
true. So true.
Hmm. I
Yes.
guess everybody's shy. Everybody's shy. Nobody want to raise their hand. Everybody, you did so wonderful job, Dr. Campbell.
Oh,
Nobody has a. Oh yeah. I was thinking, did I open the mic? Yes, I did. So the mics are unlocked in case you had tried it before and it didn't work. But I see somebody probably accidentally turn on theirs and off, so I know it's working. So we don't want to drag out this session too much. So if nobody has anything to say, any questions, nothing, no testimony, then we'll move on and we're gonna say good night. Okay. And I see talking about the rejuvenate. Been using the deodorant. Yes, I've been using it almost from day one. I got it the first thing I do because I don't even the deodorant without the aluminum, it still burns for me. So I
hmm
thought I'd try this and it works. I can go all day. I could raise my hand. I could go to church and nobody faint when I raise my hand. So it's a good thing. Dr. Campbell, what say you? Oh, there's a hand. I was just about to say good night. Diana, thank you. You saved the night, eh? Go
Uh,
ahead, please, Diana.
I had to say, I had texted what I wanted to say. What an amazing presenter Dr. Campbell is. I mean,
mm
the passion that he
Yeah,
brings,
hi. Oh,
I can't get over
oh,
it.
that
It's
was
just,
cool.
if I was thinking about not bothering with this thing, I would try to be back on there again because of. And you keep doing what you're doing because you're an amazing person when it comes to sharing what is the benefits of this wonderful product. Um, I'd like to thank you very much for that because you're motivated. I'm sure many people here to
hmm
move forward.
Thank you. You're,
Not
you're
Amen.
kind.
official
You're
doctor,
kind.
but you know the product, and that's what's important.
Okay, thank you so much. You're kind. I appreciate the comments. Yes,
Uh, Thank
yes.
you. Yeah, he's pretty dedicated with this, and he's a family man, so he's very much involved in his family. So taking the time out to come to us, it's something special. So we love him and treat him special because he's special, and his family is so adorable. Oh man, if you see his grandson, oh boy. But I'm not gonna say Merrick is my favorite. I won't say that because that's prejudicial. So I want to say anything like that, right? But beautiful family. Anybody else want to make a comment or to
I
have
think
have a testimony?
somebody's asking about the prostate, for swollen
Uh-huh.
prostate.
Yes.
How is it applied?
Should
So,
I me love them something. You want me would you like me to say that or you want to go ahead and say it?
no, I could say, but say
Okay,
your
go ahead.
portion. You can say your
Eh,
portion and I'll complement it.
Well, I'm just saying what Dr. Samuel said since I'm his nurse. He says make sure you take a shower and wash yourself very well because since you're gonna be so you're just gonna open up the cells of some more. So between your anus and your testicle, the little part in there. Just put some. You could combine the restore and rejuvenate, and massage there. Just massage there. So you want it to go through massage, and leave it. You can do that several times for the day. Um, Nice to do it when you're going to sleep. I hear the great results in regards to getting the swelling down and get the flag raised again. So that's it. Dr. Campbell, you have anything more to add to that, sir?
Yes, one of the suggestions Dr. Summers makes also is, as you
Mm-hmm.
said correctly, wash yourself, and you can apply the rejuvenate, the combination of rejuvenate and restore directly into the
Mm-hmm.
anus itself. If you want to use, um, say, a glove, or since it's your own body, you might just want to use your own finger. But that is how some of the medical doctors test to see if your prostate is enlarged through the anus. So you just massage that area directly, and do it generously, a couple times for the day. And in the perineum, also, as I said, between the scrotum and the anus, massage that area repeatedly. And persons have reported benefits. So thank you for asking. I hope this will answer your question.
Mm.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so we have Cynthia saying, is it Cynthia that is saying hello, or we have Daniel
Yes.
Major?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for waving. Yeah. Because of that question that was just asked, I thought of asking now about what about people with breast cancer? Do they put it on the whole breast, or just the area that they are focusing on?
Okay, so they take the restore, which operates and works internally, and they use a rejuvenate. Some persons still like the idea of combining the restore and the rejuvenate applied topically. So anywhere of interest and concern on the breast, you massage it there. So then you will be fighting this monster outside in and from the inside out. And persons are reporting tremendous results.
Okay. I heard you say area of interest.
Yes,
Okay. All right. Thank you.
bless you.
If you don't mind me adding on to that, doctor, also on the underarm. Is it, how
Okay.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
see how the breast kind of set right there. If you have a little chubbiness there, it fits into the bra like it's a breast too. So you just do all of that.
Mm. Oh, you mean like if you were applying a deodorant, that area?
No, it's all of it. Just
All
right
of it.
around back over to the shoulder, over the shoulder also, and go right down to the breast. 'Cause
Oh,
if you
okay.
feel your breast, you're feeling that it's not just uh you'll feel a little something there, like the
Mm-hmm.
breast want to go up more, but it's just that
Mm-hmm.
it just comes off in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And I guess that is also targeting the lymph nodes in
Right.
that
That's
area.
it. The lymph nodes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Oh, what about why is it used for the navel? Massaging the navel with it.
You,
I
you
know,
take
but
it.
Dr. Campbell, go ahead.
Okay. Some persons use a navel because it helps to detoxify the body. When they go to the bathroom, I'm not talking that you're going to rush to get there because of diarrhea, but when you go there, you make a healthier deposit. You don't have to strain and in pain and in so much constipation. So you are able to have a better flow. And that is one of the way the body detoxifies and get rid of some of the excessive and the waste outside of the body. So that's the reason for massaging it into the navel as one of them.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was targeting some of the organs in that area.
Well, everything starts there, so there are multiple benefits.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's it.
Thank you, Daniel Major.
Hi, yes, good evening.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes,
Good evening.
I am backing up to the first question responded to regarding treatment, well, the health of the prostate.
Yes.
Now that's combined for me personally with multiple bladder issues. Now I started using the Rejuvenate recently and rubbing it in the area try and massage it in the area that was mentioned and highlighted just a while ago by both of you. Now, I've always had this issue where I'm releasing as a urinate, it doesn't come out all at once. It would be 2 or 3 times, but recently it's been even more. And there are times when I have to either wait where I'm at for an extended period of time, or I have to go back there rather quickly. Now, is this a part of the process of healing, or maybe I'm impairing myself with some other falls, some other issues? I just want a little more feedback on that. I hope you're grasping the picture of what I'm describing.
What age group are you in, please, and thanks?
Beyond 60.
Okay. How was the
Just
doctor?
passed.
How was the doctor describe your condition
Okay.
or your condition?
Initially, sorry. All right. For some time, I was told that it was the prostate, right? But in 2008, at the University of Chicago Hospital, I did some tests, and they said it was a multiple bladder issues. That was, the 3 basic ones: overactive, extrasensory, and weak. So, and that seemed to be more applicable rather than just the prostate. So that's what I've gone with for some time. Now, at the age, I know passing 40, there were some prostate issues, but the bladder issues seem more descriptive of what I was experiencing.
Okay. So sometimes a person may have multiple issues, not only just, as you're saying, with the prostate, but you have urinary tract, that the urethra passes through the prostate. It's like a walnut size organ. And if it is enlarged, it squeezes on that tube that releases the urine. So how much it is impaired will determine how much the urine is able to flow. So as you begin to use and continue to use the product, it has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. So things that are swollen tend to return to normal sizes. And therefore, over time, you'll see improvement in these functions.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
just
continue to
continue
use
to
it.
use.
Continue to use it. So take the
Yeah.
Restore and the Rejuvenate as you are applying it topically.
Okay, so do the combined application, not just the rejuvenate, just the rejuvenate and the restore.
Yeah, so you're taking the Restore as usual under the tongue.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then as some people do, they combine the Restore with the Rejuvenate and apply it topically. So you may want to continue to do that.
Okay. So just continue to use until. Okay, thank you.
Bless you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
You're welcome.
Amen. Thank you. So before I ask you often to open your microphone, I just want to remind everyone that when you open your microphone, it's best to keep your background as quiet as possible, please. That way we're able to hear you well, and we're recording the call so it could be clear. Okay, thank you. Alton, please open your microphone. Thank you.
Good evening.
Hi,
Good
Sir
evening.
Daly. Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Just give a report from a customer of mine.
Yes.
She's on the Restore. I think this is into her third week. She was suffering from thing here, cataract.
Yes.
And glaucoma. Diabetes, high blood pressure. So the body is all over the place. So now she's using the Restore. She can now recognize the sharpness of colors. Because she said that somebody came to her house over this past weekend, and she was able to, as she said, admire the clothes that the person was wearing. And the person said to her, "What? You are seeing again?"
Seeing again. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And she also said that she did some washing and hung out the clothes, and and clothespin dropped from her about 3 times, and she was able to bend down and pick up the clothespin.
Wow.
Man.
Yes,
Each time, each time.
each time. Yes, yes, yes.
Somebody, somebody was assisting her because she didn't know that she had the vision problem. Somebody was
Yes.
assisting her at her house. Something dropped from the person. And by the time the person, the men and pick it up, she was able to tell the person what dropped.
Oh, she recognized it. Wow.
Man.
Right,
Interesting.
right.
Right.
And that person also said to her, "What? Again? You see again?"
Seen
Right?
again. Oh
Yes.
my word. Oh my
That
word.
is good. That is good.
And
I,
then,
I yes,
and then another one,
yes.
because of the diabetes, her toes were cracked up
Oh,
and also swollen, painful, and all of that.
yes.
She said she went into the bathroom one morning, and when she finished, she realized that she didn't feel the toes burning her like when the
Right.
soap would get into it.
Oh,
And she's there drying off and not feeling any pain.
wow.
And she said, "Hold on, let me touch this swab itself. Touch the toe, move around the toe,
Yes.
and pull the toe. No pain." She said, "What?
Wow.
The restore has restored the body, are restoring the body."
Wow.
Yeah, well, so she said to me that as soon as I can see again fully, I will have to go and get you some valuable present because in years now
Okay.
I don't say much thing.
Wow. So the
Right.
eyesight is improving gradually
That's right.
and
That's right.
improving your quality of life.
That's right.
Sir Upton, you have to keep up the good job, you know. And what I like about your testimony, Sir Upton, is that these are the little everyday things. That not everybody have cancer and diabetes and some sort of chronic pain. But the little things in life that diminish the quality of your life and make you struggle more. You are saying that these little things that can lead to big things are being dealt with also by the product, sir. The
That's right.
eyesight, feeling back the toes again, the areas that usually have discomfort and pain, that the pain is reduced. Oh, this is amazing. You have made our night by coming to share with us, sir, daily.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Keep on sharing this product daily.
So so she DAILY to DALEY.
Yes, sir.
You got it quickly. You got
It's
it.
quick, it's quick.
You
Yes,
see,
Okay.
I am in broadcasting, so I have to think quickly.
yes, sir.
Ah, think on your feet.
Sir, daily,
Right.
you're a good
Dr.
man.
Campbell,
Yes.
someone's asking about the sciatica. Best way to use for sciatica pain from
Uh-huh.
lower back to calf and neck, shoulders, arms, very painful.
Okay. All right, Sir D, thank you
Okay
for your
then.
comment.
Good, good,
Bless
good,
you.
good. No
Yes.
problem.
So as we speak about the sciatic nerve and the pain, what we usually recommend just massaging it into those areas of concern. Don't just apply it topically and leave it, but get someone, if you can't manage by yourself, to massage. Anywhere there's a discomfort, anywhere there's a pain, from the neck to the shoulder down to the leg, wherever the pain is, take your time, massage it in. Be lavish with it, don't spare it and be mean with it. Just rub it in several times per day, massage it in. And we believe, like others, over time, there will be a gradual reduction of the discomfort. So that is how we recommend that you use it for sciatic related issues.
Do you know I had that problem? I had it so bad that one time I went to Jamaica and get coming back, I came back in a wheelchair. I couldn't sit up, I couldn't stand up, I couldn't lay down. And finally I dropped on the bed to sit, but I couldn't lay down until I fell asleep sitting like a chicken.
Mhm.
And next thing you know, I fell back. And that's how I get to lay down to sleep. But since I started using the more Mito, I don't even know when it stopped hurting because I remember doing it from just above my hip. Because mine has gone to the right side, and I massaged it all the way down to my foot. And I did that a few times, but I don't even remember when I stopped doing it because I don't have the pain anymore. And it's been like I've been with Moonlight to know what, 6 months, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
thereabout.
I don't have the pain. It's gone.
Wow. To God be the glory, man.
Yes. So just keep
So,
massaging, like Dr. Campbell says. Massage it. It's gonna happen. You know,
mhm.
it's going to happen. And
Okay.
thank you for asking.
All right. But what about asking about testimony of a thyroid issues?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have it. When you become a member and you're
She's a
able to
member.
go on your own website, you can go
Hmm.
there and you can see the corporate, huh?
Hmm. Yeah, she's a member, and yes,
You
you
see
can
the
just go
corporate
into, yeah,
calls.
yeah. Hmm.
Oh, this is SMA. Oh yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, just go on the website, you'll see. But yes, persons have reported benefit for thyroid issues, the glands, and it gland, the endocrine system, even that is controlled by the mighty mitochondria. So yes, just get it and use it. Over time, you will see improvement in condition.
Okay. And the next question is how can one purchase the product? I did send a message to say just get back to the person who invited you to the call, and they will have the information for you with the instructions of what to do.
Mhm.
And we welcome seeing you as a member. Okay. Any other questions? Any want to raise their hands? Uh, I think it's probably over now, Dr. Campbell. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna pass the oh, somebody so okay.
Yes,
Ooh.
pleasant good evening. I just actually
Mhm.
came on. Couldn't get in on the line, but someone mentioned about glaucoma and cataracts or something, or putting it something on the eyes or something. Because I have a friend who has glaucoma.
Mhm. Okay, yes. So what persons are taught to do and the experience they have is that you just massage it. Don't just put it on it and leave it, but you massage it in several times per day. You just massage it on the high eyelids in both of them, quite likely have the issue. But massage it in. Some persons are still using the restore and the rejuvenate combination to do that, or you just want to use the rejuvenate alone. But just do it over a period of time. 'Cause the eyelids are pretty thin, and because the products are not made to stay on the skin, but to penetrate the skin and go into the muscles and the tendons and ligaments, it is beneficial to the eyes. Because the eyes, now the heart and the brain, the eyes have a lot of mitochondria in it. So because the power in the mitochondria is very low, when they are restored to function at higher level, then eye-related disorders are also addressed also. So we can't give any guarantees. That's why we say, get it, bless it, and take it, and see the miracle God gives to you. And some persons are coming back with some good reports.
Yeah. And also, Dr. Samuel said that just visit the temples also and massage it there because that's gonna address the back of your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Other Minister Forbes, okay with you?
Oh yes, thanks. One more thing is I heard about Restore. I heard about two products, right? So one is for the mouth, and then one is for the affected area.
Okay. So we are sorry that you missed the presentation. Two things can happen here. We could ask the person who invited you, are you a member as yet?
No, someone invited.
Okay, so you could get a recording of the presentation or some other
Okay.
presentation. But to say to you, the Restore is made up of 44 ingredients. That one comes with an applicator. You apply it under the tongue. It's absorbed into the body, what they call sublingually, and it goes straight into the blood, straight to the cell, past the lipid bilayer of the cell into the cytoplasm, targets the mitochondria, the great amount of its nutrients, and restore, revive, and rejuvenate the mitochondria. We remind ourselves that the mitochondria is not only the powerhouse of the cell, but the mitochondria is in charge of the metabolic activities of the body. But when it is operating on low energy, the body suffers and struggles. When we get the mitochondria up and running again at optimal level, that is the place that God heals the body from, the mitochondria. So people um, get back to a place of the body healing. The product doesn't heal, but the mitochondria heals. All our product does is get your mitochondria up and running again. So that is the one for the inside. The topical one is rejuvenate. Rejuvenate is applied to anything having to do with the skin from head to toe, face to feet, anything that is of concern to you, including painful issues, eye-related discomfort and problems, and anywhere that you want to deal with anything unsightly, you can rub it on molds and scrapes and scars and burns and things of that nature. And over time, you will see gradual improvement for your skin to look like the way it should look, fine lines and wrinkles and things of that nature. So those are the experience that people are getting. And for the person you're asking about, they are next in line or you're next in line for these benefits.
Okay, thank you. You've
You're
been very
welcome.
clear.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. What is it? No, there's another. There's something else in the. Okay. Here it is. Says, I guess that's on. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't see this one. This was a direct one. That I guess it was on who has thyroid issues and wanted the doctor to explain. Oops, 1 second. Just jump free. When to explain where to rub the rejuvenate when you have a thyroid issue, and don't know if he needs to ask her any particular question about the issue. She's very shy.
No, the thing about it, I don't want to start this on as if I'm a medical doctor, but from general and understanding, you're taking the restore, it's working on the inside of the body to balance the endocrine system. You work with the rejuvenate and you apply it to the area concerned. Just gently massage it in because it has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. So things that are swollen and inflamed, you will get benefit from inside out, outside in. But Dr. Samuels will give you a more medical explanation, and hopefully he may be available on Friday.
Thank you, doctor. Okay. Oh, Annette. I said we need to applaud Dr. Clive and Sister Marva.
Hey,
That's a great explanation. Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you, Lady Phillips. We appreciate your kind comments.
Uh,
Part of the team.
and so it is vital to come on to calls. We always learn more. Thank you all. That is so, so true. I've learned so much from Dr. Samuels and Dr. Campbell, and sometimes there are some guest doctors that come on and share, or even some people who knows this kind of stuff and they come in and share. I mean, I'm there. Every nugget dropped, I'm getting a piece of it. So come in, everybody, and get your piece.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, what we have in Womito are products that we have never had before. So therefore, we can do things we have never been able to do before. The Bible said, this is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. But if we know God, God is not going to sit back and watch the medical system take our money and then we're not feeling better. You know what God is going to do? Intervene. The Bible said when the fullness of time was come, God sent forth his son. God came and lived among man for his redemption. But God can also be touched by the feelings of our infirmities. So when a scientist was humble enough to say, God, help me to make a product to help humans and people, even animals, to die of old age and not to keep on dying from the diseases of diabetes, Alzheimer's, and cancer, and to suffer so much pain. God said yes. But this scientist, and a top-class scientist, top-class scientist, took his qualifications, sat at the feet of Jesus, and said, teach me now, Lord. And take me beyond science to the level of divine intervention. And he's on record to say, and Jesus said to me, Dr. Elliott, use these ingredients in these proportions. Target the mitochondria, and I'm going to teach you to go beyond nanotechnology to arrive at exponential delivery system. Ladies and gentlemen, The rest of the world is in awe. They are in shock that with their tens and thousands of scientists, they have not been able to read, even to approach the mitochondria, much less to influence its growth and health and development. But here comes a humble Christian man whose noble intention was not to become a billionaire and to get the Nobel Prize, but to help his family and the family of mankind to live a better quality life. Jesus granted him his request, just as Jabez. And he has given us something we have never had before. We can shout it from the mountaintop. We can go on the city streets. Everywhere we go, we can tell somebody we get the thing them out of luck now. More might have come, disease better duck now. That's utilizing the words of a famous Jamaican song. Hope you understand that some of those Jamaican lingua. But the idea is God, in his own wisdom, has intervened and is saving us. I don't want to sound as if they say I'm knocking the medical system, and maybe I am, because I've seen people living on medication for 20, 30, 40 years, and they say that, and I'm not getting any better. I go to the doctor and I feel worse. And I'm not saying doctors not good enough, but even doctors are wanting to find a solution too. Because them tired of the same people then come back time and time again, over and over again for the same thing. You know when them doctors walk out to the medical office and go and do something else? Them go and sell insurance. Them go and pump gas at gas station or have their own gas station. They're going to do something else because they're tired of not meeting the needs of people. And that is what they swear to do. So doctors are happy to know that something like this has come along for themselves and for their own parents, and to utilize it in complementary medicine to get the mitochondria going again and help the person to become better. Some of us, the pharmacist too close to you, I know you too much, but the pharmacist miss you. That lady there, will always come in here with the eye problem and the big foot. That lady there always come in here hopping and so on. How come we not seeing her? Somebody said to her, no man, she came here the other day, but her eyes them better now. She's not bouncing into the things them again. And her foot them not so big anymore, So therefore she walking more sprightly and so on. And make a doctor and your pharmacist miss you. Some of us are close to a pharmacist. The pharmacist all know, say, my mother birthday next week. I say your children gone foreign. No, man, make them miss you. Take care of yourself and make your mitochondria take care of you. Oh, that sound. Take care
Sounds
of
good
your
to me.
mitochondria. And your mitochondria, take, oh my God. Oh, that sound, friends?
You know something, Dr. Campbell?
Yes.
I am so impressed with our guest tonight. Did you notice that everybody only wanted to know about what can happen to improve their health? Nobody spoke about money. Nobody asked, can I make money from this? But let me tell you, since I'm a woman, and you know, women love money. Yes, yes, I love it too because it helps me. Now, there is it's so easy to gain money. I keep mine as we call it Mito Cash. So it's not money I could go spend outside the street. But if I can arrange it, but I don't want that. I use my money in the back office to buy products. I give away some, I share some, I use it a lot as Mr. Snowball would say, Marva, stop eating the thing because you couldn't be using so much. But the thing about it, it works for me. And so, and how we get paid on this, it's like instantly. As soon as somebody purchase something from your website, which you get for free, when you register for free, you get a free website also. And as soon as somebody purchase under your from your website, money ends up into your back office. Boom. And it's a good amount too for just being kind to people. And it more is happening, the more people that comes on for from your website, the more money you're gonna make. So there is money into it, but we're looking for health, and wealth comes with health. You have health, you got a whole lot of wealth. So thank you so much for coming on tonight. We're gonna do a wrap here. Um, Dr. Campbell, and anybody. I see someone just asking about seeing the products. Our slides are down. I think our I think our help there for the night is gone. But the person who invited you to the call can give you all that information. Okay. And thank you so much for coming. Thanks for asking the questions. And when you ask questions, they help others too, because some people might be a little shy, or some people don't even think about it until after the call. So when you bring it up, it really, really help all of us, me included, and Dr. Campbell, I'm sure. So, Dr. Campbell,
Oh, let
gracious,
me
yeah,
ask you,
yes, sir.
Is Upton raising his hand again, or it wasn't
Let
taken
me
the
see.
first time?
Oh, Upton.
Did you intend to have your hand up, Sergey?
Yes,
Okay,
certainly.
yes.
Just a final thing.
Mm-hmm.
That person I was talking about, she let me know that the first and second night of using the restore,
Yes.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock next morning, she was still awake.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
so it's like she makes sure that after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's it.
Oh, she don't take it after 4 o'clock.
That's right.
Okay, 'cause it was giving her energy. She want to clean on the whole house and that kind of thing like that. So
That's right.
yeah, it has adaptogenic properties. So persons, it responds differently in different persons' bodies.
That's right.
Some
Right.
persons, them sleep like a rock. Some persons, they want to clean on the whole house, some have energy and everything. But you need to know what you want to do and don't take it after certain hours, as the lady found out. If you
Right.
just,
That's why I mentioned it. That's why I
yes,
mentioned it now. So others
powerful.
can hear. Right.
Yes, that's true. That's
Thank
true.
you.
Good, good.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Okay, take care.
Upton. I hope you
Okay.
know. I just said when people say certain things, it just dawned on me. Every morning, I'm up at 3 and 4 o'clock. And that's when I do my little virtual paperwork. You know, some things I have to clean up, some things I have to send off to poor Dale, getting emails out of the night. I didn't even realize that's what it is. I take my restore anytime I feel like it's my restore. I'm gonna take it here. That Mr. Snowball. Anytime I feel like taking my restore, I take it and I rub all night. If I get up in the night, I rub and go back to sleep. So I wasn't even thinking that's what's keeping me up at night. Uh-uh. Every morning, latest 4 o'clock,
Yeah,
I'm waking up.
right,
So
right.
thank you so much, Holton.
Okay,
Thank
good,
you.
good, good, welcome, good, good.
Oh, Minister and is up again, Minister
Yes,
Forbes.
Forbes. Yes, I asked. Sorry, I asked. Who is the person who came up with the product?
Oh, okay, thank you for asking. But it's okay, it is Bevan Elliott is the name of the scientist.
Put
You
in the
hear me?
chat for me, please. Type in the chat.
Oh, I'll put his name in the chat.
Yeah, put the person's name in the chat so I can see it. You know,
Oh,
different
okay.
accent, you hear different things.
Okay. All right. So,
Thanks.
Mama, anybody, can you write Dr. Bevan Elliott in the chat for me, please, and thanks, as the name of the
Yep,
scientist. But come
I'm
back
right.
on Friday and get more information about Dr. Bevan Elliott. He along with Dale Bonet and Mr. Roger Hill, are the three co-founders of the company. And they know that they have brought something major to the world. And if I can say it works 100% of the time for 100% of the people. It's logical. Only the red blood cells in your body doesn't have mitochondria. So if this product utilizing God's 44 plant nutrients in one product, 22 in one, 16 in another, gets to the body, it is God's intelligence, GI, not artificial intelligence. This is God's intelligence to put in a plant or put in plants billions of years ago, ingredients and nutrition to stimulate mitochondria back to health. That is the genius of God. It blows me away every time. I don't know if it's a glory and wonder and beauty and sparkle and amazement in that. Billions of years ago, the things that doctors and scientists can't figure out, God put it in plant. And that is why, they discount plants and vegetables and them things so much, because if you eat them things, you get better. So because them don't want us to get better, the food system give us fake food. Guess what? When you eat some of them food, it's designed to stimulate not only the taste bud, but the pleasure center of the brain. When you eat some of these food, you have to kick off your shoes off of your foot. You have to close your eyes, take your time and masticate it, and take your time and swallow it the way the food tastes sweet. But guess what? What sweet nanny goat grandma say, I got run in
Run
belly.
your belly.
So at the age of 40 and 50 and 60 and so on, you're old and cold, sick and diseased because we are not nearly eating the food to make the body. Plant life gives life. Not those food that want to go down and that calling the name of any of those places, But you know the names of all the fast food outlets. And sad to say in Jamaica, one famous name company from America come start up, then donut company. It in a several plazas all across Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, if them be giving away those donuts for free, don't even take it. A donut is not even food. You see how much color them put on it and all kind of glaze and everything. No, sir. Don't bite that one. Don't go for that one.
It's fried too.
No, that thing is fried, it's full of oil, it's flour. It have no nutrient value. So be
Lots
careful.
of sugar.
Be
Lots of
careful what you're eating as food. Because food is either supporting your health or sabotaging. Two S word, supporting or sabotaging. I'll give you this last fact. During the course of your life, you're going to eat about 35,000 pounds of food. The question is, how much of it is supporting health or how much of it is sabotaging your own health? Using your own teeth, grandma say, to dig your own grave. That is how grandma talk. Because fear word them powerful, but the sentences they are short. But she hit home. But please
words.
listen to your grandma and eat food that is made on God's plant and not made in man's plants. Those are dangerous. And make the distinction, and you will normally live a better quality of life. And plant life gives life.
Right.
All right,
Amen.
good. I think we might be able to go now because chat room is empty and nobody raised their hand. So
Okay.
all right, so I take it from here. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, Sir Townsend, for the massive support that you have given as our engineer for the platform and for helping me to change the slides. I thank Lady Barber for helping us to conduct the sessions pretty well and for there to be flow and order. We thank each person who visited and shared in the platform tonight and our presentation. Thank you if you are a guest coming on for the first time tonight. We welcome you and roll out the red carpet treatment for you. Sorry we didn't have the more mighty lemonade to give you what it is in the mind. Also, we thank you for inviting your friends and families out every time. Thank you for those who share testimonial. Thank you for those who asked questions. And together, we are the first responders. God is depending on us to be his arms and feet extended to a sick world to give them a new scope of hope for them to cope. So thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you have done. We pray also, remember, those who are in the path of Milton. It's going on now for some people and for the next couple of hours. So please pray for the lives and properties, my God. Because we have experienced that in the Caribbean so much. So pray, pray, pray. And all being well, the Lord allows us to show up again on Friday. And please remember Dr. Samuels as he labors in love with persons up in yellow rock or yellow something place up there in Canada, where it's very remote. Let say if I take a single engine plane or a small plane then for be right to go there because that place one way in, one way out. But he doing a Herculean effort. So we pray for Dr. Samuels and may God bless him and his family. So as we close in prayer, we say, Father, thank you. Thank you. Your goodness keeps running after us. God, we thank you that you are our shepherd. We prayed, God, and you delivered. You have given us a balm and an oil for the miseries that we face in this modern day world. Help us, God, to do what we can do to help persons to get this information and to get the supplementation. Bless us, Lord. Remember those persons, God, in Florida. Keep them at this time under your wings. Back the forces of this hurricane for persons who are in extreme danger, and use a miracle, God, to save somebody who is in dire strait right now. Bless that family. Bless that lad. Keep them, Lord. Mercy, Lord. My God, mercy, mercy, mercy. I sense it, God, that persons are in danger. But God, use your hand to back the forces of nature and rescue your children, we pray. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Praise God. Hey. Okay, good
And
night, everyone.
amen and amen.
Bless you.
Thank
Bless
you,
you.
guys. Thank everyone for coming. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you again on Friday. And we'll pick up from where we left off. God bless you all. Take care. Love y'all. Mwah.
Bless now. Take care.